All right, go.
So we are Fresh Food Detroit, and we're trying to solve the problem of the urban desert in Detroit. So here's the problem. You have all these low-income communities scattered around Detroit. Detroit's pretty spread out. And their closest grocery store is way far away, 20-some miles away. What they do have in their, within their locality is liquor stores, and you have convenience stores that sell Twinkies and things like that. So that's the urban desert for you. What we need to do is we need to stimulate demand as well as meet the demand for produce like apples, bananas, etc. So now let me take you to one person that lives in the low-income community. His name is John. And so John's not getting fresh produce, and he would have to walk. Most residents, like John, do not have a car in Detroit. So you'd have to walk to a grocery store for a while or take the bus, making it very inconvenient.
No, I'm good. Hi, everybody. So I'm Jacob from Imagine Africa.
Hi, Jacob.
So essentially, the problem that we're working to address is lack of access to internet in rural communities, specifically in Africa. And in our case, we believe that we're going to be targeting rural Kenya specifically. So what we want to do, the internet provides all sorts of lovely resources. Agriculture is really big in Kenya. Education is also a focus there. And the idea is that by providing internet access, we can provide access to, we can help farmers get price quotes on things, so it lowers travel time, makes farming more efficient. And also provides access to educational resources as well as a lot of other.
So we're trying to solve the problem, universal problem in developing countries, which is a lack of access to good medical care. And like that video that we saw in India, people don't have access to medical care because of distance and cost. So we are trying to create a venture that could perhaps help that. So right now, there are communities of people who don't have access to these people because the hospital is way out here. So what we're trying to do is we're gonna so in developing countries there are an increasing number of community health workers, which are not necessarily doctors, but people who are trained by the government for about a year or two. They get training in health related information. So we're going to try to target those community health workers, which will go out to communities and try to provide basic health care.
Right, so the big problem that community car C282 is addressing is the big drawback of having cars on the face of the earth, which is the CO2 emissions, the congestion, the global warming, you name it, you're all familiar with this. So C282 is an effective car sharing model that is meant to be a more environmentally friendly solution to using cars on the face of the earth. And the reason that we really believe that C282 will work is because C282 addresses two main different types of people. So one target that we have are people who do not currently own cars and have a need for cars, for example, me. And then the second target that the C282 appeals to are car owners. So car owners like Moses or Nick who have a car on campus. Moses, you drive to work, right? Yeah. So you drive to work every day to WDI. It takes you 10 minutes to drive to work, and then it sits there until like 3 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays when you drive the car up to North Campus for 10 minutes. Right? so on a Tuesday or Thursday when your driving is maximized, I think you drive your car for maybe like 40 minutes max in a day. And then for the 23 hours and 20 minutes rest of the day, the car does nothing. It sits either in his driveway at home or it sits at a parking spot near his workplace. So